And our first crew's coming in on approach. Starts to swing it around. I love when people in the bow start pointing like, bro, you gotta go here. Cap winds up missing. He's gonna have to back out. But welcome back, crew, to the greatest show on earth, and that is the Miami Boat Ramps channel. I'm your host, Broncos Guru, and today we are down here visiting 79th Street. And we can tell, if you look back here, you'll see somebody else struggling, trying to back the boat down. They've got a van, and that van is completely sideways, and they're doing a little 79th Street wobble action, trying to get the boat in the water, kind of like the crew on the water here. They're doing a little 79th Street wobble, trying to get it on the dock as well, as Cap just keeps missing. The crazy part, like, you can look in the background, the wind is not that bad today, and even the current is really kind of a calm day down here, which typically means we don't expect a lot, because you need a little bit of factors going on, but Cap is all over the place with the throttle, and I got a feeling he's more the cause of this today than anything. But man, our guy is missing. Look at this guy backing down too. He's heading straight toward the dock now as well, as we get a little double action in the screen. So Cap's gonna slow it down finally. He's got that bow pointed in on number 2. His buddy better hang on up there, gives him the push off. And our van's going to have to reline their shot up again as well, as they were heading straight into the docks we were talking about. So Cap, wisely, I mean, once you've got a hand on the dock, they step away, let it be, and just get her tied up. He's kind of struggling to get the line around. There we go. And let's move over here to our van that's been struggling as well. So again, as we talked about in the bow, we had somebody up there kind of pointing things out, and here we've got a guy standing on the dock trying to give signals, but if you're going to give signals, man, why don't you just get in the van and do it? So they're starting, you got to turn it back as the boat's going the wrong way. They didn't keep the wheel going. And again, heading back up to give a little instruction, but the reality is on that one, you could have been done with this already. If you know what you're doing, 30 seconds, boat's in the water, you jump back out of the van, launch it, and then the person that's in the van can take off to go park the car. I love the guy in the jet boat up top in the right. He's just sitting here watching the action. Kind of like a lot of people. This is a busy ramp today, and we're starting to get more and more people down here just watching. Black Point, we've had it down there for years. But here, we're starting to get more people show up just to sit down and see the action. So, they're still backing in. He's getting in the boat. You don't have long enough lines. You're so far away from the dock, bro. That's not going to work. So, trying to get the lines and get out. I'd be careful, though, with the person driving. They can't see you because there's no windows in the back of the van. But the boat is starting to float a little bit, and it looks like he's going to go ahead and try and manually push this one off. So here we go. They manually, again, man, this is the second day in a row I've seen this, where somebody's chosen, after they pushed it off, we're just going to walk it out. I don't understand. All you had to do is grab those lines, head up the dock. Again, this is one of the more difficult ways to do this. Gives the thumbs up, but man, you're just asking to fall in on this one, and then there's no lines on the dock. Actually, I don't even know if he's got lines in his hand. It looks like he's just holding the gunnel. So if he goes down, the boat is floating away. And everything is slick down here. Sometimes I don't understand why people choose to do the things they do. I mean, let me know in the comments if you think this is a good plan. I mean, even here at any point, he could have grabbed one of the lines and just went up on the dock. Even security's looking down at him, like waiting for him to fall in. So there he goes, has the line now, gonna wrap it around the pole. And our crew over here is having a little fun, a little discussion about something, but they're laughing it off. I think we missed something. I think they did something and we missed it on the camera because they're pointing over to the camera thinking they got caught. But unfortunately, at least for this episode, we missed them on this one. Man, look at the helm station on that. Looks like an old pirate ship. And our guy, they've got it launched, gonna get out and start walking it back down. Gotta be careful, it's slick right over here. Oh, and we see just how slick as our guy winds up going down. Thankfully, he gets right back up. He's all good. But man, that turned quick as he was walking over here. Whenever you're walking around any boat ramp, guys, always use caution. Every step should be a careful step because you never know when you're going to hit that one slick spot on the ramp, and the next thing you know, you're going to wind up on your tush. So here we go. Cap that walked her out is deciding to go ahead and take off. And we've got another crew that's coming in right behind him. And here we go. The young lady's getting a little help. She was actually struggling with the lines just a little bit ago. And he comes over to give her a hand on getting this one set up. So now she's just got to tie this one off. And we've got our jet boat working its way out. He got sneakers on in the back, getting absolutely drenched. I know, just socks, okay. For a minute there, I was like, does he have his shoes on? And they're standing there in the water. Gotta hang on, these jets, man. That thing will send you flying before you can even think about it if you're not ready and paying attention. So there we go. They're gonna head on their way and take off. And we've got our next crew coming in right behind them. So Guy in the bow goes ahead and points out his spot where he wants him to go. And Cap's going to have to go ahead and make his way that direction. And they're getting lines on the ready, so at least getting a little prepared as they start to make their attempt in. And he's still pointing again exactly where he wants him to go. Cap's, there's a boat there. So they're heading to where the truck and trailer, you see the truck right there. We're coming into the focus on the screen. This is the truck and trailer we just watched launch where the girl was having struggles with the line. They're heading straight toward her boat now. I guess they're going to try and cut in front of her while the trailer's still there. Our guy hasn't even taken off yet. And she's going to have to walk them up to try and prevent them from hitting her boat as they're going to try and cut in front of her. Which is fine, and they probably could have pulled a little further back on the boat as well, especially since they're launching. And the crew's going to try and work their way in front. And there we go. He gets the trailer out of the way as well. As that was my concern. I'm like, where are they going when the trailer's already there, still in the water? So they start turning their way in, tossing a couple lines. And there we go. We've got one who stepped up onto the dock. Should be able to walk it up from here and get him set. So here we go with our crew that cut in front of the young lady earlier, and they're starting to back the truck down and get ready to roll. So we've still got one of the crew on the boat, backing the trailer down. They're a little close to the dock here, though, which is a little, not the dock, I'm sorry, the ramp. They're kind of far forward to be trying to back in. And right there, they hit the boat with the trailer just to show you the boat wasn't deep enough. It needs to be further back. And I see this one all the time. Sometimes we'll see people arguing down here at the ramp saying, hey, pull the boat forward, but they can't because if they're pulling out and they pull it too far forward, you can't get the trailer underneath it. So now he's got it lined up down the middle, so it should start to slide. Oh, they smack it again. His crew is trying to yell at him, and he winds up smacking the boat with the bow stop. The crew, one of the guys is just shaking his head on the dock as the hit happens. So they double tap the boat with the trailer. and they've kind of buried this truck. So you saw earlier when our guy went down, the ramp is slick today. We're at that tide point where things are just slick because it's a lower tide. A lot of this ramp's underwater typically. So it's a slick spot, and they've got the tires buried on this one. I got a feeling that's going to hurt them as they try and pull this boat out, as they're going to have a tough time getting grip on this one. It's going to be interesting to see. So here we go. The crew's kind of set it up, ready to pull out. Our guy's getting in the truck, and let's see how this goes. She's screaming, "Let me get off." She already knows this isn't going to go well. So spinning tires, it looks to be okay on the trailer though. But the tire spin action's got him, and he's going to back down and try it again. And you can see the exhaust in the water even to give you an idea how deep they're burying the truck. So there we go, the slow crawl out. Sometimes that's the best plan, not to put too much power behind the wheels. But they either don't like something or they're slipping a little bit on the other side and I can't see it. So one more time, gonna back it down. I'm wondering that time if they just didn't like the way it's set up on the trailer. As we've got our guy down here, he's gonna kick it over a little bit. Whoa, that kicked it a little hard. It's kicked out way off the trailer now. Oh! Sideways is all get out, spinning tires again, and our girl still got that look on her face like, "Let me off." So back to level on the boat. Gotta pull her slow, and again, spinning tires right off the bat. Gives her a little hell. And there we go. This time they'll get over the hump. And they should be good to go. And speaking of good to go, we're going to go ahead and get out of here as well. Thanks for watching, crew. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Miami Boat Ramps. If you did, please check out our other content. We have Wavy Boats, who does a bunch of great things down at the inlets. My channel, Broncos Guru, does some great comedy boating videos there as well. And of course, we got Boats vs. Haulover. Man and machine take on Mother Nature down at beautiful Haulover Inlet. And if you guys haven't already, go ahead and drop an anchor on the subscribe button here.